Welcome to Two Woke Boys, episode 229. I am Chris.
I'm Cole.
And together we are two woke boys.
That's all right.
Oh, we're fine.
Yeah.
No need to restart, dude.
This is a raw show.
Yeah, we're raw as fuck. Yeah. Should we wrap it up on this show? No, never.
That's right.
Yeah. We raw dog the show, we raw dog flights, and we raw dog you. That's right.
The listener.
Mm-hmm. If you're, a 7 or above and a woman. But that's kind of like our installed fan base of this show is like, are you a woman? Are you a 7 or above? Sure, you can listen to the show. Now,
are those the audience that
it doesn't seem like it's
show?
really going that way, but you know, people say the YouTube analytics aren't like the most accurate of any analytics that you could get.
Yeah, maybe when it says we have like 90% male viewers, maybe it's
closer
maybe
to,
it's flipped.
Yeah, it is closer to like 96% men.
Yeah.
But
it's way off.
Yeah.
It's like it actually undersells the percentage of men.
Yeah. Because like women are out there, So yeah, sure. There's all kinds, And if you're a woman out there and you feel unheard, shut the fuck up and listen to us.
Yeah.
So,
well said.
Because we're your voice. So, like, but and don't be like, I was gonna say something else. Like, shut up, bitch. No, you weren't. You
Bullshit.
You weren't saying that.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, today, this is a pre-recorded episode. Unfortunately, sorry everybody if you're complaining about that. Fuck you. Okay, we have families that we have to go and berate for celebrating holidays. Although our love languages are receiving gifts, so we do need to be there for Christmas to receive those gifts.
Oh yeah,
and notice that we said receiving gifts, not giving gifts. I don't feel anything when I give gifts, which is why I don't do that.
Right.
I'm only receiving.
Right.
So, I'm going to go to Christmas with my family and they'll be like, wow, we bought you all this stuff. And I'll be like, cool, thanks. I'm going to go now. See you guys later. And they'll be like, did you bring anything? And I'll be like, I got to go. I'm out of here. That was cool. Thank you for sharing my love with me by giving me stuff. And then I'll open the gifts. And I'll be like, you kind of could have gave me more stuff. Like, I don't really feel as loved as I could if you would have gave me better stuff. Like maybe a PlayStation 5 Pro would have been really cool.
Of course.
And like a better flat screen TV would be cool. And it's like, oh, like, how am I going to mount it? I need like some sort of mounting situation to mount the TV, and it's like, now it's like kind of bigger than my entertainment center. So kind of need a bigger entertainment center, It's like, this is all cool stuff, but like, am I going to watch it on my old couch? Like, I kind of need a new couch now, So it's like, let's get a bigger couch. And it's like, okay, now that I got that bigger couch, I kind of need a bigger apartment to put that couch in. So it's like, maybe you give me a bigger couch, And it's like, okay, like, do I really want to be living in an apartment at this age? Maybe I need a house, Maybe you should just give me a house,
Yeah.
So, that's kind of where this all goes.
Yeah, yeah.
So Merry Christmas to you and to yours. And, we're in the Yule-tide spirit. I don't know what that means, but what is the Yule-tide? What the fuck is
I have
that?
no idea.
Can you look up Yule-tide and see what that word even means? Yeah, I mean, I know people are like, hey,
saying that.
I don't know. It's like
it's just a thing.
It's like you say it around Christmas time.
I've never heard that.
You've never seen Yule-tide?
Never.
It's like Yuletide.
Yeah.
Yule-tide.
Right.
I honestly don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah.
It's not like Jewish or something?
No,
okay. Okay.
It's
Yuletide is a winter.
Oh, it's the archaic term for Christmas.
It's an archaic term? What's that mean?
Old. Like out of.
Top women leaders in healthcare. Nice, dude. There we go.
Oh, is that just your? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, get rid of that.
Whoa, whoops. I was just
my
looking up top
search
women.
history, yeah.
Producer Alex is really bringing the heat today
Yeah.
with, oh, yeah, let me pull this. Oh, man, I was just looking up women and CEOs because I just care so much.
Yeah. If any women saw that, that was just his.
Yeah, goddamn.
Some people have embarrassing search history, and for producer Alex, he's just looking
mine
up
is
female
like
CEOs.
it's like when I'm on like a Zoom call and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna screen share." I'm like, "Oh shit, my bad." It's like Pornhub, but it's like CEO, girl boss, fucks guy, you know?
Right.
And you're like, "Wow," and I'm like, "Yeah, I was trying to find CEO, girl boss porn. Like I like office porn, but when the woman is." You know, like I want, you know, because a lot of times the office porn is like, oh, I'm a boss and I'm the man and you're a secretary. And it's like, you know, that's like old shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if I'm like the Uber Eats driver and I bang the CEO, the female CEO?
Yes.
You know, and then she gets fired and I get her job because she's, you know, fucked a Uber driver. Or whatever, you know, so that would be cool. But yeah, so did you look up Yule-tide? Yeah. Sorry, that was pretty funny.
So it's just it's just what like Christmas used to be referred to as.
Mm-hmm.
The festive season around Christmas.
Okay, Yule-tide is a archaic term.
Oh, it's the page you were just on said it was like the 12 days, the term for.
In modern use, the word Yuletide is invoked as a synonym for Christmas. Yuletide is much older than two words. First half Yule, derived from Old English. Okay. All right. Sure. Can you go to that Merriam-Webster definition there? All right. It's like Norse or something. I don't know. All right. Well, we don't. Yeah.
I think we get the idea.
Yeah, we get it. It's like, all right. It's like another way of saying Christmas. It's like, how many ways do you need to say it?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And like, I haven't really heard too many conservatives being all mad about saying happy holidays now.
You're right.
Remember that?
The war on Christmas. Yeah.
That was like not that bad. You know, it's like happy holidays. It's like they're still talking about Christmas, you know, at least, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, what would it be now? It's like Christmas shouldn't even be a holiday because capitalism's bad. That's kind of where it would go now, I would think, right?
Yeah. Well, that's our take.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, oh, Trump is bringing back Christmas. Remember that?
Yeah.
Trump brought back Christmas.
Yeah, it's like
when Obama tried to steal it or whatever.
Yeah, like
Obama's the
Grinch. Yeah. He's the Grinch. He like stole Christmas somehow. What?
He didn't, but he should have.
Yeah, he should have stole Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's wild.
You should not get the day off for Christmas.
Yeah. But
you should have to work.
Yes.
I mean, we won't be working because the podcast doesn't fall on that day.
No, and we're communists, so like everybody should get every day off.
No one should have to work.
No one should have to work. 4-day work week. Also 1 hour work day. You know. Also paid time off. How about parental leave?
Yeah.
Like if you're a woman and you like get busted inside of, you get a whole year off.
Yeah.
Even if you get an abortion, you get a whole year off.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I'm going to get an abortion. You're like, all right, well, enjoy paid maternity leave for an entire year because that's affordable for a business. You know? So, and then also if you're the guy, they're like, I busted inside of that lady over there, and it's like, all right, well, you get the year off too. Mm-hmm. It's like Oprah passing out cars to people in her audience. It's like, you get a year off. You get a year off.
Love that.
You get a year off.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, what happened to that business? It's like, oh, it's shut down and like forever.
Yeah.
Why? It's like, well, you know how like they had 10 employees? Well, they all took a year off at the same time. So like literally no one worked for there, but everyone was still getting a paycheck for, yeah.
Right.
There's one guy and 9 sluts that got busted inside of.
Right.
You know, and they just shut down the company forever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we support. I don't know. What are we talking about?
Not sure,
Yeah,
but
I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. But yeah.
the point is this. We hate Christmas, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We hate this capitalist spirit of giving gifts. Again, we will receive gifts.
Christmas was the first paternity leave. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why don't you get paternity leave for you having a kid, and like this slut Mary gets the day off because her son's all cool or some shit?
Right.
What's that about?
Yeah.
You know? Why do you get the day off, lady?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, because he's like, you know, the son of the Lord or whatever. And it's like, all right, let's take it easy.
Yeah.
All right? And then they gave him a bunch of gifts or something.
Right. The 3 wise men.
Yeah. And why are they? Why are they so fucking smart? Where'd you go to college, wise men?
What liberal arts college did you go to?
Yeah. Did you study gender like we did? Which Starbucks do you guys work at? You know?
Yeah.
Is frankincense and myrrh one of the flavors of the pumps you can put into my latte?
Also interesting that it's just 3 guys hanging out together all the time.
Yeah.
That's a little sus.
Yeah. Interesting.
Where's the
Also, what are you fucking wise dickheads hanging around my bitch for? You know what I'm saying? That's what Joseph probably should have said. Oh, who are these fucks bringing you gifts, bitch? What's up with this? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they couldn't call them the 3 side dicks. Mm-hmm. They call them the 3 wise men. Oh, I know why they're wise. Because they're not married to this fucking floozy over here.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they're probably gay, so they're not a
Well,
they're
that's
not a
their
threat.
cover, you know? Oh, we're all gay guys. We didn't just tag team her in a manger or whatever the fuck we did.
Yeah.
You know? That's what it was. And also, how'd you know that she was about to have a baby?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you fucks come from? Right? Because it's like there's no phones back then.
Right.
They follow the star. Uh-huh. You know, we know what that's about.
Huh.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. They were probably fucking her or something, you know?
Yeah. But they're also gay.
Yeah, but they're gay too.
Yeah.
And that's what, if you're like Joseph, that's probably what he did. He's like, those guys are gay, you know? And Mary's like, they're not gay. And you're like, why are you saying it like that? Why are you saying it like that, Mary?
Is that a theory out there that the 3 wise men
were fucking Mary? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so.
were the real father?
I don't know. I really don't. I don't know.
I'm sure there's a theory that, you know, because people always joke about like, oh, you come home to your wife who you haven't had sex with, and she's like, I'm pregnant. Who did it? God.
Yeah.
You know, that's always the.
I'm not seeing anything about
joke.
the 3 wise men being gay, but one of the 3 is regarded as being black.
Oh yeah.
Was his name God?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
She's like, who's the father? And she's like, you know, it was an immaculate conception. You know?
Well, there was a NBA player named God. Remember that? God
Really?
Shamgod. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Bust him out. Let's look up God Shamgod.
God Shamgod.
Wow.
Unless I'm imagining that.
Pull him up. Let's pull him up.
Oh, he's a coach now.
He looks like what's that one guy? That fighter guy. You know that? Oh, damn it! What's that guy that like fought in yards and shit?
Kimbo Slice.
Yeah, he looks like Kimbo Slice, dude.
Little bit with the long beard.
Okay, American basketball coach, former basketball player. He was dribbling and he said, "I'm about to sham you." Dude, if I was that guy name, if that was my name, I would be like, they call me Sham Wow. And then I'd like drop a paper towel on people when I like dunk on them and shit. That'd be my move.
Yeah.
Or I'd do the little wipe. Like I'd like fucking like jam on a guy and then I'd be like, you know?
Nice.
They all have some move they got to do, you know?
Nice.
Yeah. You need like an end zone dance or like some sort of like, you know, Like NFL made it like you can't do that anymore. The throat thing.
Oh yeah,
you can't do that.
Fire a gun. Yeah.
So didn't guys start doing like the Trump dance
Right.
thing? They were
Which
doing
is
that? Yeah, that's no good.
You can't do the Trump dance after you get a touchdown.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
We hate that.
Yeah. The Time Person of the Year, Trump.
Yeah, we got to talk about that, man.
Are you fucking kidding me, Time Magazine?
Can you pull up the Time Magazine cover?
How could you say that Trump is the most significant person of the year? The most talked about, most covered in the media, biggest obsession of everyone on
literally Hitler.
Both sides.
That's what people have said for years. And then they put
literally
him,
another former
and it used to be called the Man
year.
of the Year, but now it's the person.
Remember when Trump tweeted like it should be the Man of the Year? It's like they should change it back.
Because Caitlyn Jenner, I believe, was Woman of the Year.
I don't
that's
think
what
it
it was
anything.
from.
No, Caitlyn Jenner was Woman of the Year.
But she's in cahoots with Trump.
Well, now she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What's she what's her what's she doing for Trump here?
Well, she's like a outspoken, Republican.
Okay. But she's not holding any office because it seems like every time someone's like Trump's pretty cool, he's like you're appointed to like a
you're
really
the new
important
Secretary of State.
Yeah.
There's rumors that she'll run for governor of California when the time comes.
Nice, dude.
That would be.
Which
I mean,
think
when
is
the time comes,
which I think is a year from now.
She's like in her 70s, right?
So she's just like a little too young to run for office in
president.
the United States. You know, you got to be like
around 80,
pretty
75.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, when you want to run for office, they want to be like lowering your coffin into the ground. That's that's about when you should like consider running.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah.
Yeah, so Trump was named Person of the Year by Time Magazine, and it's fucking bullshit. He should not have been.
Yeah, can you look up Person of the Year Hitler? Because I believe he got it in like 1917 or something like that, or like
year 30-something. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was like before, like way before he was president, chancellor or whatever. Oh no, he got it in 1938. Okay.
Hitler got it. Stalin got it, and I think it's
wait. Putin
clear.
Got it too. Did Putin get? Does Time get like no one's canceling Time Magazine for their fucking?
The whole thing is they're not. It's not like an endorsement of.
Yeah,
the Person of the Year is not saying like this person is good. It's saying that this person is significant, and that's the whole point. But when we see Trump on the cover, we're like, this is unacceptable. This has to stop. We have to cancel Time Magazine.
Who was the Person of the Year in 2020? Because it better have been George Floyd.
Oh, I think it was like the healthcare workers or something.
I think it was the hospital workers. Let's see. Oh no, it was
Both of them.
Oh, interesting.
They won both. Okay. Yeah, did Elon Musk got it in 2021?
I thought
we got Greta Thunberg.
I thought
there.
it was.
How dare you?
I thought one year they did. It was like the Person of the Year are all the
us.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, no. This is us.
Yeah.
I think that was 2023.
Yeah. Taylor Swift. Wow.
Yeah, I remember being
What makes them pick
one.
like? They pick a political figure and they're like, this lady sings about breakups.
Right.
know?
Definitely on the same plane of importance.
Yeah.
But yeah, so clearly based on the history of people like Hitler, Stalin, Putin, clearly it's not an endorsement of that person. It's just saying that they're significant, good or bad. But anytime we see Trump, it makes us so fucking mad that we need to cancel whatever the publication is that's involved.
Well, and they also say like no publicity is bad publicity. So if you're saying that he's like only if you're saying he's bad, that's the only way you can cover it. So like saying like, oh, this is like a neutral publication. We're just saying he's like, that's like
important.
Yeah, that's not good.
No,
you're doing that.
Can't do that.
You need to say he's a Cheeto and he
is orange.
Is orange. Yeah. Yeah. Those are, yes. We need to say what color he is and say it meanly.
Yes.
Like it matters.
Yes. So.
And also he wears a wig.
Yeah, exactly.
That's also like, he sucks.
Right.
His hair is dumb.
Yeah. So
he's a Dumbo.
I saw a thread. I thought I saved it, but I guess I didn't. But it was talking about like, hey guys, here's Time Magazine's change in cancellation phone number. Call now. Let's hit them where it hurts. So you hear that, listeners? You got to go on, call the number, cancel your subscription to Time Magazine, because we all know you are subscribed to Time Magazine.
Yeah, you didn't just do what we did and look up who's on the cover and then like, you're like, that was about the same as reading that thing.
Yeah.
So do I need a subscription to it forever? I don't think so.
Everyone is subscribed to Time Magazine.
Yeah.
It's very important and relevant.
Yes.
And you better cancel yours right now, or we're going to cancel you.
And let me just say this right now. How many Time magazines have we been on the cover of? That's why the magazine's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Since this show started, we should be on the cover of the magazine every time. Not even like just, oh, like what year is it important that we... No. Podcast of the year, why aren't they doing that?
Right.
Also, they need to change it from Time magazine to Time for TooWokeBoys magazine. That's what they should call it now.
Yeah. Well, clearly the precedent has been set where they can put two people on the cover. They put Biden and Kamala.
Yeah.
So why not Chris and Cole?
I don't know. And what if we did like, you know how they did like in 2020 the most important thing is all of us. The healthcare workers. You know, the people that were like dancing and doing TikToks while people were like dying in hospitals.
Right.
Those people.
Yes.
You know, when the nurses did like a pretty aggressively choreographed dance that would take months to practice and all that, and you hear like in the background because like people are flatlining and they're they're like dancing the fucking renegade or whatever.
Yeah.
They did that, right? So why not have us?
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, you know, that's what I'm saying. They should have like the cover of the magazine. It's like, here's who's important this year, women, and then the picture of us on the cover. That's what they should do.
Yeah, they should. How one podcast gave women, saved women.
Yeah, saved the body positivity movement in specific areas of like tits and ass. Yeah. Yeah,
that's the
one
caption.
podcast is single-handedly, actually double-handedly bringing back tits and ass. You know, because like people are saying like, oh, it's like, oh, people are going like thin, like it's like thin is in now. Ozempic's this big deal.
Yeah,
no,
not so fast.
Yeah, hold up.
I mean, thin. Yeah,
hold up, and then we got our hands on your breasts, like kind of, like, hey. Hold up.
Or from down below.
Or from behind, like, hey, back up. Back up for a second.
Yeah.
Back
and don't get us wrong. Thin is in other areas of your body.
Yeah, you should be
You should be super thin in all areas of your body, but you just have huge tits and a huge ass.
Yes, exactly. And it's like, here's the magic of like weight loss and all this stuff. People are like, oh, I need to be skinnier. I need to be skinny. What if you got a huge breast enlargement and a BBL, and that would make your like, you're kind of chubby, but if your tits now just are massively over your stomach, it makes you look thinner by,
right?
You know, it's kind of nice,
right?
So, you know,
are we gonna pay for the operations?
No, you can pay for it because you're a girl boss,
right? You don't need some man to pay for your cosmetic surgeries you will be that you encouraged and you will be the beneficiary of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like
No,
we
we
do
don't
that
need to
thing
do
where
that.
like you look great the way you are, you know. But you would look better with
if you
bigger
did-
tits and a bigger ass.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Mhm.
And maybe, you know, get some lips going too.
Uh-huh.
Get some big DSLs. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you get
Also,
some
you got
filler going.
some wrinkles. Maybe
Yeah, why don't
tighten
you
those
just,
up.
Yeah, just blow her up like a balloon with the fucking Botox.
Yeah.
You know? Hit that Botox needle.
Mhm.
Yeah. That should be included in healthcare too, by the way. Is like
Botox.
Yeah, Botox and lip injections and tit and ass surgery.
Yeah.
Because like women feel like it's like women are judged constantly on their bodies, but if we had universal health care to give every woman like pretty huge tits and a big ass, then like women wouldn't feel so bad, you know? I mean, why can't we get behind that as a nation? You know?
Yeah.
It's like, and like, yeah, they don't get like tampons or any of that stuff or
No.
birth control. Fuck that.
No.
But like big tits and a big ass, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know? And then abortions, they can get that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
yeah.
like, who cares? Whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, we'll be.
And we should do like, it's like they should get abortions and Mexico has to pay for it.
Mhm.
You know? Like, because didn't we do that with like the wall or whatever?
Right.
So why can't Mexico pay for the abortions? Because, you know, if you look at it, a lot of Mexicans are like coming, they kind of like, a lot of them have a lot of kids. So it's like, maybe you should pay for that. You know,
Mhm.
because like you guys are kind of doing a little too much there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. What were we?
We were talking about Christmas Eve,
Time magazine. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So another part of Time magazine, they had the Person of the Year. Another thing they had, the Athlete of the Year. And guess who they named? Fucking Caitlyn Clark. Are you kidding me? That is problematic.
You know, we would say it'd be good for WNBA that a woman basketball player gets the Athlete of the Year. And that's like, that certainly isn't some sort of like horseshit thing where it's like, you know, like some girl that like just picked some guy at the Y that could probably take her to school, you know? Right?
No, it's not that.
No, it's not that. Okay. But yeah, and they got a picture of her dropping the basketball because she can't palm it, you know?
Right. So
They play with a smaller ball too, right?
They do.
The ball is smaller, right?
Ball is smaller, but same.
Why don't they make the hoop, like people are saying
Lower
they
the
should
hoops,
lower
yeah.
the hoop so they can, and then what women are like, they hate that for some reason. Why is?
Yeah, I think the argument against that is that like the infrastructure all over the country is like 10-foot hoops. So if every gym and every park has a 10-foot hoop, then
Yes, but when you play like youth basketball, they do lower.
That's
them.
true.
So
Yeah.
it's like it's not like it's like an impossible task.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they made it like the hoops smaller and then brought them a little closer together, that would be weird for like the stadiums. But they're not really filling up the stadiums, right?
well, not even they won't even have to. Oh, you mean like shorten
Like the
court
lines and
too?
stuff. Yeah, yeah. 'cause
Just
it's
shorten
like
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
I
why
think
not?
just they
They're
could leave
are
the courts, but
smaller,
just-
so like you know what I mean. Like it's like the game would probably be better if they tightened the space a little bit.
Totally.
Basketball courts are kind of small though,
Right.
as far as like going to a professional game. But you know, a pro basketball court is bigger than like a court when you go to like, you know, a gym somewhere or whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
that 3-point line's like far.
The game would definitely be better if they lowered the hoops because then you'd have girls dunking on each other and
Yeah.
just posterizing each other.
Mhm.
It'd be
Think about this too. If they like, what if they let like men play in the WNBA?
well, we're going to be the first ones to
Mhm.
play.
They should do like where like each team gets like one guy.
Mm-hmm.
You get
Designated man.
you get a guy point guard that puts up like 700 points a game,
Mhm.
and then he might pass the ball like one or two times, or he
Right.
might like trip over like 4 girls as he tries to drive in the lane, and the other girl picks it up and hits a layup.
Mhm.
You know, they might do that sometimes.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
So Caitlyn Clark had this quote in the article where she said, "I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege," she told the publication. A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players. This league has kind of been built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think it's very important. So
she like dunked on herself
Yes.
for being a white person playing basketball.
right. She's like, yes, the reason
Isn't that kind of racist?
I've earned everything, but also I haven't earned it because I'm white.
Yeah.
So then, but still that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough to save her from criticism because it seems like from her, it's like, okay, I'll just say the thing so you guys stop like
Fouling
trashing me and
fouling,
body checking me every time I get the ball. The Washington Mystics co-owner takes exception with Caitlyn Clark's Time magazine cover. She said it can foster resentment. Sheila Johnson has her own ideas for Time magazine.
This lady was saying that she shouldn't be in Time magazine as
Correct.
the best player. Aren't her stats better than everybody else's?
She's the best rookie. Yeah, and she led the league. She set the all-time assists record.
Yeah, and people are watching because her.
She's good. Yeah, and she's exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Johnson expressed concerns that awards' singular focus on the Indiana Fever megastar would unintentionally bring division amongst players in the WNBA, Clark's peers. Johnson, while speaking to CNN, questioned aloud why Time couldn't have put the whole WNBA on that cover, given the talent in the league. Added Johnson, while Caitlyn Clark...
Who's the best athlete of the year? The entire...
Everyone.
Yeah, we're all the best.
Yeah.
Literally a participation trophy for the entire organization.
Added Johnson, while Caitlyn Clark is undoubtedly talented, putting one individual on such a pedestal can foster resentment in a team sport like basketball. It doesn't reflect the collective efforts that make the game so special. When you just keep singling out one player, it creates hard feelings. Johnson also brought up Angel Reese, who has been lined with Clark over their on-court rivalry.
This lady that's saying all this is a sports person, right?
She's a part owner of one of the teams.
Does she realize that like sports is like a bunch of players playing against each other and then like the best ones win?
Right.
Is that like, does she not get that it's not like...
Well, that's unfair. You know, they give an MVP trophy. Why just to one person?
Yeah.
They should give that MVP trophy to everyone.
Yeah.
Every player in the league should get an MVP trophy.
I would love to see the end of the year ceremony where they give out the best player awards and the entire organization as a whole has to go. They can't even fit in like a gym anywhere, right? They'd have to get like... I mean, maybe you could have the entire group in like SoFi Stadium,
right?
You know, to give out the awards to everybody.
Yeah,
so it's like a high school graduation where they give out a diploma to like everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and this isn't just evidence of women being their own worst enemies and like they can't get out of their way.
Yeah,
and they've been saying for years like we need more attention on the WNBA. Then the WNBA has attention. Mm-hmm. Largely thanks to one player.
Mm-hmm. And then
but then
like,
when that player's promoted as that fucking bitch, she's gonna get resented by the other players, so we can't promote her.
Yeah,
and it's like you totally see the same thing, and like I'm sure a lot of people in the NBA when like Jordan and LeBron and Kobe were being put on the covers of magazines, they're like, hey, you shouldn't do that. You should post the whole league on there. I'm sure that was a big argument for men when Michael Jordan why does Michael Jordan get a Gatorade commercial?
Hey, you know who should win the
whole
MVP?
League should.
The MVP of the NBA should be basketball.
Yeah.
Like everyone that plays.
Yeah. So this doesn't show that women just can't stay out of their own way.
No.
They
have to
just tear each other down and like they can't just let one woman succeed because that would be unfair to and rightfully so. Caitlyn Clark should not be on the cover of any magazine. She should not get any commercials. You know, I've been seeing a bunch of TV commercials. I saw her in a State Farm commercial.
Why isn't the entire WNBA in that commercial?
Right. Why don't they have 150 people in that commercial?
I don't know.
Why just one?
Why just one woman? You know, they should have one woman having a conversation with the entire WNBA.
Yeah.
The commercial is like 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
Takes up an entire show. It's like you wanted to watch This Is Us, but this is the WNBA now.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we love this type of jealousy and resentment. It's like, she said,
we need more women in these male-dominated spaces, and then once there's more than one woman in that male-dominated space, they're like, this fucking bitch.
Yeah. Like, we need equality. We need to treat the female athletes just like the men. It's like, okay, we put Michael Jordan on a lot of magazine covers. Let's put Caitlyn Clark on a magazine cover. No, not like that. Not like that.
Nope, she's
white.
And she's hot, which is bullshit.
She's smoking hot.
She is so hot, dude. We can't have her.
Right. She's
pretty privileged.
Pretty privileged.
You're only putting her up there
privilege,
because she's pretty.
Tall
and her
privilege,
stats are good because
straight
she's pretty.
privilege. Yeah.
Like she dribbles in the lane. Everybody's like, "Oh, go right ahead to the basket.
Right
You're
this
so
way, miss."
pretty." You just roll out the red carpet for her.
Bullshit.
It's garbage, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I as a personal fan of the WNBA, I'm like always watching it, and just like with her, like I don't really get it, you know? You know what I mean? Like I don't get what her deal, like why everybody thinks she's so good.
Mm-hmm.
What, because she scores like more points than everybody?
Yeah.
Like what's that about?
Right.
Like she's on a team. And why do these two teams have to play each other? Why can't like the WNBA all come together and then like run up a score for the WNBA?
Yeah.
As a whole. Imagine going to like a big stadium and you watch a WNBA game, but it's just all of the whole league there shooting into one basket.
Right.
And the score just keeps going up and up. And everybody shoots the ball equally.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a turn. And then after they make the basket, they get a trophy for the best player in the league.
Reminds me of this great tweet I saw. I have to find it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I wonder if did the View have anything to say about the WNBA? Because I mean, we know that Sonny Hostin loved basketball, but basketball didn't love her. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. It should. It says women should be allowed to vote in a girl election where they can go and feel really good about who they're casting their vote for, like Hillary or Minnie Mouse, and they can play with stickers and glitter while they wait in line, but none of the votes are counted or matter. And it should be the same concept with what the WNBA
That's kind of what
be.
voting is. You do like a lot of like girl boss stuff. You do get a sticker.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. There is usually a girl for you to vote for, and that's like it's just about that, it being a girl.
Yeah.
So that's always cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, why do we have just one player on the WNBA cover? Why do we have two? It's like, isn't it unfair that, like you kind of talked about, that two teams are playing each other in the WNBA? So there's going to be
each other.
Yeah.
Somebody has to lose, and it's a bunch of girls. That's not good for the movement.
Exactly.
It's not good.
So you should put all the players on the court at the same time, just fill up the court and have them do layup lines, and just you see the points going up.
Yeah.
And everyone wins and no one loses.
Yeah, and
everyone gets put on every magazine cover, every commercial.
What's that team that does like the trick basketball stuff? The Harlem Globetrotters.
Mm-hmm.
They should do like the WNBA should be like the Harlem Globetrotters, but the instead of playing the Washington Generals that they beat the shit out of every time, they play the patriarchy. And it's a bunch of bumbling retard men. You know, they can't play basketball at all. They suck. They're all fat losers.
Actually,
do they? On this day, Wichita.
Back in October, a woman.
Oh, okay. We have the first.
Oh, but
woman.
it was in 2004.
Oh wow.
Oh wait, no, that's when she got into the Hall of Fame. But this is on this day. So what year did she become a Globetrotter?
Let's see.
1985. The Harlem Globetrotters are looking to go co-ed for their 60th season.
Wow.
60 seasons.
This is also though
Been
this
around
is
almost
like
100 years.
yeah. But that's also like the WWE of basketball,
Right.
though, right? Like it's like not a real game,
Right.
right? Because aren't they undefeated?
I think so.
Don't
or
they-
maybe they've lost once or something.
They actually lost to the. Look up if the Harlem Globetrotters have ever lost. Have they ever lost? You know what would be funny if the one game they lost is when they got the lady on the team.
Right.
They've been around since 1940.
Wow.
Oh, I thought it was even earlier.
1940?
Oh, in 1940, the Globetrotters won their first championship.
Okay. World Basketball Championship. Defeating the Bruins.
27,000
Chicago
wins.
Bruins.
Oh, they do lose.
Were they like an actual team for a while?
No.
Well, I mean, like, look, they beat the Minneapolis Lakers. What is with the Minneapolis to LA connection? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many people from Minneapolis
they
here.
they stole the Lakers from us.
Yeah, yeah, but it's like there's a ton of people here from Minneapolis.
Right.
Like I keep meeting people from Minneapolis.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's the even the basketball team is from Minneapolis.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right.
It's weird that they didn't change the name either.
Right.
There's
They
no
kept
lakes.
Lakers, even though there's no lakes
We
here.
don't even have bodies of water here.
Right.
We have a river, but the river
is
it's a
fake.
cement. Yeah, it's like a cement, like little snake run
Man-made.
for skateboarders.
Yeah. Man-made river. But yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. So since we're talking about sports ball,
Mm-hmm.
we talk about this bullshit. Juan Soto,
Ugh.
his new contract with the Mets, 15 years, $765 million. Could be as much as $800 million with incentives.
This one's bigger than Otani's, right?
It is.
How is it bigger than Otani? Wasn't his 800 million?
Otani's was 700.
Oh, it was 700 million.
It was 10 years, 700.
I don't understand how Soto got
Soto's
so much.
younger.
I see.
Otani signed his at 30. I think Soto is like 26.
Otani's 30?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soto's
Okay, that makes
26.
sense.
So
that makes sense.
just 'cause he's younger,
very
but-
young. But he's not like a pitcher and a hitter.
Yeah.
But he is probably like he's probably the best hitter in the
he's a top 5 hitter in the league, but his defense is like below average.
His
yeah.
defense sucks.
Right. He's terrible in the field.
He's
which
not
is
good, yeah.
which is why it is surprising that he got more than
I would have surprised he got that level. Because I mean, it seems like Otani's like you could put him anywhere. He's great. He's fast. He's powerful.
Yeah. Now
Great
Otani
hitter.
is making more per year than Soto. Because it's 70 million averaged over a year rather than the 51. But there's this great thread from someone, PGH Caroline, who's like a female sports reporter or something. Some perspective for you. Juan Soto's new annual salary with the Mets, $51 million. Total combined annual salaries of all WNBA players in 2023, $16.4 million. Mic drop.
Yeah.
Wow, doesn't that say a lot about our society?
Says a lot.
And the first comment is MLB revenue, $11.6 billion. WNBA revenue, $200 million.
Isn't it like
Perspective
But
and
isn't
shit.
it like negative?
Yes.
No, like it's like
They
it's not
lose money.
even. It's not even 200
Right.
million because it's like they're in the
Because the NBA floats
subsidy.
them
Yeah.
money.
Mm-hmm.
And they would not survive if not for the NBA's subsidies.
But why don't the women make more money though?
because
That's how you
because our patriarchal, misogynist country doesn't go to
Mhm.
support them.
Yeah. Make sure you say that, and then when someone asks you, "Do you go to any of the WNBA games?" you tell them to shut the fuck up
Mhm.
because that's not what it's about.
Right.
It's about getting equal pay. And then when some toxic dickhead tries to tell you about like, you know, economy and like ticket sales and like
if they try to mansplain,
it's
like, oh, it's just a supply and demand issue, and that there's more demand for these male sports, and that's why the athletes make more money. It's like, shut
the fuck
you
up,
fucking sexist.
Yeah, dude. It's like, look, okay, it's like how many people go to NBA games a year? Can you look that up? Like how many like people?
Yeah, well,
like,
I mean, it's this.
Okay, you know what? Like, look up average attendance at a NBA game. There, that's probably how we should look it up. Look up average attendance at an NBA game. Okay, so attendance report average is like around 20,000. Okay, look at WNBA attendance, average attendance WNBA. Okay, see what we got here.
They had a 48% increase in 2023.
Well, when it goes from
before.
like 10 people in the audience to 20, it's like kind of a lot, you know?
Well, certainly no thanks to Caitlyn Clark.
Yeah. Okay, so less than half of the average attendance. And it's like the average attendance of a regular season, it says 9,807, but then it's like shows the top teams is 6,000. So like it's actually, oh wait, league average is 9. Okay. Yeah, that's okay.
And the tickets are way cheaper too.
Okay.
Which
so
because
they
have to be. Oh yeah.
No,
why don't
they
we
don't have to be. They don't have to be.
Right.
They need to
excuse
raise
me.
the prices.
I take it back.
So what's the average price of a NBA game ticket? Look up the average price NBA game ticket. Okay. That's what we're looking up here. Sorry, Alex, we're putting you through it today on the look up stuff thing, but you're on top of it and we're very, very stoked about it. Okay, it's around $94.
Wow.
Okay, so let's take a look here. Interesting.
$107? That can't be right.
40% increase?
There's no way.
Wow.
I mean, is that like
Look
over
at
the
that.
whole
The
season?
Fever's ticket prices went from $58 to $156.
No one is paying that much for WNBA tickets.
Bro, if someone gave me tickets, I don't know if I'd go. Okay. Yeah, well, look.
That is like way higher. I don't know. From my experience, I went to a lot of Minnesota Lynx games. Granted, this was
and this is because
10
you're
years
a hero.
ago. This is because
Yeah, you're a hero. You're trying to help women. You're trying to fight the patriarchy by going to WNBA games. Caitlyn Clark doesn't play for that team, does she?
No.
Good.
Yeah.
Because that would be a problem. If you were going and she was there, fuck that.
Yeah. This is also like 12 years ago when
Okay.
Caitlyn Clark was like 8 years old.
Okay.
But
all right.
yeah,
Good.
so she was safely not on the team.
Good.
So, but I went to a bunch of games and I paid no more than $10 for a ticket. Granted, this was a long time ago, but.
So like, okay, like the average price of like NBA tickets is like somewhere around like 90 some bucks.
Right.
Why don't we make the average price of WNBA tickets like $3,000? That would like equal it out. Right?
Right.
Think about that. Everyone pays like at least $3,000 to get into a WNBA game.
Mm-hmm.
Still like, still like a couple thousand people total.
They even make money if even just 10 people bought $3,000 tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then then at the end of the game, they give everybody an MVP.
Yeah.
Be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Let's make all the WNBA ticket prices the same as like Laker ticket prices.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think attendance will go down.
No. Not at all.
People will pay that.
No, and that's what these people think when they like do like a massive price hike. They're like, oh, we're making this much. What if we just raise the price by like a fuck ton?
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to lose anybody on that.
Well, they should do it as an experiment. They should raise prices for WNBA tickets, and then if that prevents anyone from going, then you're sexist.
Yeah, and they should have like, all right, these new prices are going to be locked in, and by that we mean like your bank account, it's going to like automatically withdraw, like even if you're not going to the game, because that's just like we're trying to force equality here.
Right.
So we're going to do an automatic withdrawal of your account by $3,000 every time they have a home game,
mm-hmm.
and then thanks for supporting women's basketball.
Yes.
And then we'll send you an email of like who the best player is, and it's going to be everybody. So you're going to get a lot of emails. It's going to be cool.
Yeah. And
you won't get a picture of Caitlyn Clark because fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. For as a Christmas gift here, we want to give you guys. We had some emails here from you guys. Let's see. Let me pull these up here. We had somebody here wrote. Okay. We had a guy. I kind of wasn't sure about this one. I kind of didn't really get it. This one's called Love Connection Reboot. Okay. Yeah. No, this is an email sent in to the boys. He goes, "Dear boys, I'm a huge fan of your podcast. I started the Blunt Force Truth podcast with my friend after being inspired by your show. I'm reaching out to pitch you on my idea for a new Love Connection 2.0 show. My idea is to bring you boys on every week and try and match you up with some of the hottest sluts we can pull. At the end of the show, the audience will pick which hottie you're going to bang for the week, and we'll give an update at the beginning of every episode, telling the audience that your phrase sexuality kicked in right after the deed, and things didn't work out. So every week you're back again looking for love. Let me know if you're interested. I still got some pull in Hollywood, so if you want the gig, I'll make it happen. Back in 2 and 2, Chuck."
Mm.
Do you know who's Chuck?
I don't know, but
Okay, I think if I look up Love Connection, if you look up Love Connection and Chuck,
is it Chuck Woolery?
Yes, I think that's who it is. I'm pretty sure Chuck Woolery.
Wow.
Is a fan of the show.
Wow, that's crazy.
And he has reached out. I haven't heard of this guy in forever. Yeah, this guy. Chuck Woolery. Oh, no.
Oh, he died.
No.
Oh, wait.
God damn it. He's gone.
When did he die?
When did Chuck bite it? I didn't know he was dead. Okay. Okay.
Oh, 2 weeks ago?
Damn. Oh, damn, dude. Chuck had a great idea.
Oh, man.
To have us bang some chick on the show every
This
week.
is going to be like, you ever hear, we're in Hollywood. We're well connected with entertainment. You ever hear people's stories where they talk about like, oh, yeah, at a show like greenlit at Fox or whatever, and then my contact there got fired, and then like the project is gone. Like, you ever hear people with those stories?
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like us with this show. It's like we had the in with Chuck Woolery, and we were going to have this dating show where we get to explore our phrase sexuality and just bang women and lose interest.
That would be
them.
cool to go on a dating show every week, and they'll be like, "What? Didn't we have you on last week?" And it's like, "Yeah, didn't work out."
We're trying.
What
again.
happened? It's like, what happened in a week? It's like, yeah, we're not talking anymore.
Yeah.
It's like we hate each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hates us. We like, is it mutual? No. We still think she's cool. We'd love to hit her up again, but she's like not responding. She's pretty pissed. She's like, well, does she know you're on the show right now? And she's like, we're like, yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's because we're free sexual.
Right.
You know. If you can you look up Love Connection unfortunate name. There's a video I want you to see. I don't know if you've seen it.
Okay.
This was a guy. This was like old clip of this guy on the show.
We've got passion, we've got determination. Like, and if we set our sights on something,
I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, go ahead and.
You better believe it's happening. We always feel like our
It's
content.
fine. You can just leave it.
Our next guest is originally from Danville, Illinois. He enjoys cold beer and hot music. Says that he and his mom don't see eye to eye on his love life. And he claims that his job has cost him several relationships. Please welcome
26.
Robert Faggot. Robert Faggot. Robert Faggot.
All right, we got it. Yeah. So, yeah, that guy was
That
on the
is-
show.
That is great. Wonder if he found love.
If he found Mrs. Faggot,
Mhm.
you know. I'm sure. What happened to Robert Faggot?
This show has just been a constant
Damn.
looking up stuff for
Yeah,
for
sorry,
Alex.
We're going nuts here, but Alex.
Can't find it.
Poor
Well, there's a
Robert Faggot.
Reddit thread.
Watch us get an email from Robert Faggot.
The
Yeah. hopefully while he's still alive.
Telling us about his love life.
No,
Yeah.
there's nothing I could find about if he found.
Yeah.
love or not.
Dude, I'm so distraught that Chuck Woolery is gone too soon. Right after
We didn't even
pitches this great show
we
to
didn't
us.
even give a
Yeah.
commemorative to him.
Yeah. R.I.P. Chuck Woolery.
Although I think I seem to remember him like going on Fox News and like
I'm
endorsing.
pretty sure he
some-
was like a hardcore right wing
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
So
I think
fuck
he,
Chuck Woolery.
yeah, dude.
We're glad you died.
Yeah.
Luigi Mangione should have shot you too while he had the chance.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That was good.
Anyone right wing, anyone wealthy,
Hmm.
you just you
Yeah.
should get
Deny,
killed.
defend, depose.
Yeah, and he was wealthy.
Yeah. He was the Wheel of Fortune host.
In
Yeah,
the lingo,
yeah. Look, former
lingo
Wheel of
to-
Fortune host turned conservative podcaster. What a fucking jerk. Yeah. Yeah, we hate that guy.
and he lived in Texas. Oh,
Yeah,
I wonder
oh,
why.
I wonder why. Fucking jerk.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we should wrap this up on that, I guess. We'll do some more emails on the next episode. It'll be the last episode of the new year or of this year, and then we'll be in 2025 with the Two Woke Boys. Send us emails about your New Year's resolution. We'll get into those. This will be we're having to pre-record this episode and the next episode, but we will get your New Year's resolutions on how you're gonna like quit being a fucking piece of shit in 2025. How
Well
you're
said.
gonna better yourself. We'll talk about like how we're gonna do the exact same thing we've been doing because we're always right and never been wrong. Always on the right side of everything. Never fucking up ever. Always perfect. Fuck you. That's how we roll.
Mhm.
But you got to do better. Be better. You suck. You're trash. Fix your shitty life. Get your shit together. You suck ass. You make a change. All right. And then you send us what you're doing to be different. And if it's like, oh, I'm going to stop listening to the show, fuck you. That you're already fucked up. That was wrong. You shouldn't do that. If you could, you need to figure out how to listen to this episode like more to get your shit together. And this is also a motivational podcast. So like, get on a grind, like do better, be better, drink protein powder, lift weights, stop beating off or, whatever, that's what else do they say? Get your money right.
Yeah, no
Invest.
alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah. Invest in crypto, get fake money, dog coins.
Also
and-
buy our online course.
Yeah, buy
And
our-
we'll,
yeah.
we'll tell you like where to
Yeah.
invest your money.
Yeah, we
But just-
teach an online class, and it's not just like a Zoom call where we're like, "Hey, thanks for joining our class. That was really cool." Anyway, we got to go. See you later.
Yeah.
We're about to go get jacked and work out.
Create a meme coin.
Yeah, create a meme coin.
hmm
No rug pull.
No rug pull, but like we're gonna go all in and pull out immediately
Mhm.
after we tell everybody that it's like this thing's really gonna.
Yeah. No
hit the moon.
expose by CoffeeZilla.
Yeah. Fuck you, coffee. Don't come after us. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're totally not going to
What if
just
we-
do what
what
the
if we-
Hawk to a girl did.
What if we made a rug pull coin, but we called it the CoffeeZilla coin?
Mm.
Because like that would make us kind of proof, like you know, CoffeeZilla proof, right?
The chain would show if he was involved or not.
But I'm saying like he wouldn't want to be like, yeah, these guys started the CoffeeZilla coin. It was like a big rug pull, and it's like, isn't your name CoffeeZilla? You know,
Right.
That's how you get them.
The chain would prove his innocence.
Yeah, I don't really know how that works, but yeah. Get your shit together. Send us emails. TooWokeBoys@gmail.com. TOOWokeBoys. Do you have anything you want to plug?
Nope.
Follow allies of the show, Malcolm Kellner and Jeff Zinasek, on all platforms. Lots of comedy stuff coming in 2025. It's going to be hot. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. And let's get ready for the new year in style. New episode coming out on the 31st. Give us 5-star reviews on iTunes. Right on there on iTunes and Spotify how this podcast has changed your life from being like a loser piece of shit asshole, and how you've saved and helped women, and tell us your heroic stories of how this podcast has helped you with women. And donate to the Slut Fund on Venmo and Cash App. That being said, thank you for listening to episode 229 of the Two Woke Boys. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together, we are Two Woke Boys.
Can you hear my voice this time?